YouTube, how are you now? It's Big Tim 208 doing another Saluspa Hollywood video. Lots and lots of people have been asking me, like, how do you install the LED lights? Well, I just drained the tub. Well, quite frankly, I'm draining it and getting it ready, for the winter. And what I did is I drained the hot tub. So you see these cutouts here at the bottom of the tub? That is how you insert, and that's where the LEDs are actually housed. One thing I did discover, and I want to talk to you briefly about with the tub, is that when there's no water in it, it looks rather flimsy. And before, when it had the full thing of water, the thing was full of water, I should say, it looked fine. But it obviously needs some air now, so I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to add some air to it this evening. I just wanted to show you guys that I had drained it, and I'm going to be filling it back up with fresh water. One thing I definitely will say is that I found out I had this thing too close to the outlet over here. So now that it's a little bit further away, it should be a little bit more safe for me and my family. Not that we had any issues with it being that close to the outlet. It was just something that was brought to my attention. So in any case, I'll be pausing the video because I want to show you how I fill it back up with some more air. Okay, YouTube, so what I've done is I have gone ahead and attached my hose, which I keep on my trusty little table there. And what we're going to do next is over here on this side, you'll actually see this little knobby guy right here. We're going to go ahead and open that up. And what we're going to do is attach our hose. It goes in just like so. Okay. Now that we've got our hose attached, we want to turn our machine on. So what we typically have to do is hold our lock button and turn the machine on. In this case, the lock button was not functioning, but that's because it wasn't turned on yet. So we had to turn it on. And then we're going to go right over here to our bubble button. You're going to notice a lot of air comes out of this hose, and that's on purpose. So we're going to give this a good couple minutes here to fill up, because I want this thing as hard as it possibly can get. I would say if you're filling it for the first time, I'm going to step away from this here a little bit. If you're filling it for the first time, it's probably going to take you somewhere between 3 and 6 minutes. So in case you're wondering how long does it take to fill it, that's how long it takes to fill it with air. Now filling it with water, that's another story. Yeah, we're almost to that point where we're back up to full. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until this is done filling back up, so you guys don't have to hear that annoying fan. So I'm back at recording here for just a minute, and some of you guys were probably wondering why I have the pliers out with my table here. Well, it's pretty simple. When you need to pull that on the lid to fill it back up with air, it's a pain in the ass. So you need a pair of pliers nearby. I'm going to go ahead and fill the lid with air too. You guys don't need to watch that. I'll be right back. Okay, I changed my mind. You guys probably do need to see that. Oh! Well, there you go. That was a little sound effect brought to you by the hose that came off. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got it filled, and I just set it inside the hot tub. Somebody said, hey, how come it doesn't fit the whole circumference of the hot tub? And I think that's just because it's meant to float on top of the water and keep your lid from actually touching the water. In addition to that, it's meant to probably be a safety item for animals. My cat loves to climb on this thing all the time, and I can tell you that if that blow up insert were not there, the cat would probably fall inside of the hot tub at some point because it would tear through the lid. So that's why I think it's not the full circumference of the tub. That's just my opinion. I don't know the real reason, but anyway, sorry about the annoying noise. Hope that didn't pierce your eardrums there, YouTube. Again, not a professional YouTube guy, and I don't have editing equipment or anything like that, so I just use my smartphone to do this. So maybe someday I'll have some editing equipment. What I'm going to do next is just clean up some of these leaves and start filling this hot tub back up. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube, what I'm doing now is just tightening the motor back on to the hot tub. I thought I would show you that. Lots and lots of people have asked me if the hot tub can be used in the wintertime. And the answer is absolutely yes, it can. So, long and the short, it can be used year-round. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clean these leaves up. And then I'm going to go ahead and start filling the hot tub back up with water, as I mentioned before. Okay there, YouTube. We've got it filling back up with water right now as we speak. That's probably going to take us a better part of, I don't know. Let's, I don't know, let's say half an hour or so, maybe less. Take a moment here to talk to you briefly about the type of filters I bought. That's the type that I go with. And, whoops. Again, tonight I'm being a klutz there, YouTube. Hang on just a second. Okay, that's much better. Now we have the whole filter unit ready to go. So how you insert your filter is you just put it right on. It's hard to do kind of one-handed. Pop this little guy back on here. Make sure it lines up. It's harder to do than it looks with one hand here, guys. Hang on just a second. And through the magic of YouTube, I'm able to start doing this one-handed again. Okay. After you get your filter on inside the unit here, you want to probably clean the outside periodically. By the way, when you're done emptying the tub, I know this sounds ridiculous, but make sure you close that back up, or you'll have a world of problems. Not that I didn't. So your filter goes back on right there, and it just screws on. Well, it's easier to do when the tub's full for some reason. It might just be me tonight. Okay, you get the idea. It's me tonight. Okay there, YouTube, there you go, I got it back on. I am having all kinds of issues tonight. My Niners lost. It's been a rough day. I'm not going to complain about it because, you know, it is what it is, but it's just been one of those days, man. Dropping stuff in my video. Hopefully y'all found it entertaining, though. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully my videos are all helpful to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask as always. And thanks again for watching. Appreciate you.